Welcome to a special episode of the Doa and Deuce podcast. I'm Doa.
I'm Deuce.
And this is our college football weekly recap. We'll go through some scores and elaborate some of the games. We have Alabama, roll tide, 59-0 over Vanderbilt.
Roll tide.
I literally watched the first quarter of that game and got it with left. It was just dominant. Vanderbilt, they had plays, but they turned over the ball too many times, like dropping passes. And Alabama, I want to say all right, let's put them away. Vanderbilt was 3-0, and it was all pumped. They had no more defense in the nation and all that stuff.
Until they saw the real boys.
Yeah, until the Bama came out and brought out the boys. But yeah, it was 59-0 was the domination. Next up, we had Clemson 34-7. Really didn't get too much of that game, but it looks like the score what it was. It wasn't close. It was dominant. It should have been. Then we have Oklahoma 49-41 over Baylor.
Yeah, I was surprised about that one. Yeah, I watched a lot of that game before I dozed off.
Yeah, there was they kept doing the same play and they kept falling for it. And I don't know if you saw it before. This report I looked at the thing Baker Mayfield in the beginning before the game. He was told Baylor asked him who's your daddy. I'm gonna spank y'all later on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was talking mad trash to Baylor players.
It was crazy. I was watching the game. Right, the game was tight. And then Oklahoma just started running away with the game. Yeah. And then when I woke up today and I saw that it was a touchdown, one score game.
Yeah, one score game.
I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, it was 28-point favorites. Oklahoma was 28-point favorites. I know because people put in parlay. Parlay was gone. Right. But Baylor, they stepped up. Even though they were struggling with some sorry teams, they stepped up for that one.
Right.
All right. So Baylor, I get a thumbs up for effort. Next game, Penn State, 21-19 over Iowa. Watch that game too.
Yeah, watch some of that game.
Good game. You know what I'm saying? Penn State did what they were supposed to do. They won at the buzzer basically. Last play, needed a touchdown. They scored a touchdown on a nice slant pattern. But the funny thing, Iowa had the ball before that. Their player broke a run and scored a touchdown. Honestly, think about it. If he would just kneel at the 1 yard line, I know you're not supposed to. You guys scored a touchdown. Right. They're gonna waste all the time and probably kick the field goal to win the game. Right. But you guys scored a touchdown.
Yeah, the running back Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley.
Go ahead, 28 carries for 211 yards.
Yeah, 94 yards receiving.
Oh yeah, 94 yards. I didn't see that.
Yeah, so he had over 300 yards. He's like the Heisman guy.
Yeah, so I like Shorty kind of nice.
Yeah,
what year is he?
I want to say junior.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
He's nice though. James Franklin thinks very highly of him. Yeah. James Franklin thinks highly of himself too. Yeah.
Let's go back to last week. I was saying you'll call that time out. I used to kick it.
Try to keep a shutout. That guy James Franklin. God, he's becoming a jerk. He's gonna be.
I still like him though. I like Franklin. He's funny.
He is.
But it's funny as long as you win it.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Cause if you lose it ain't funny. You get old.
Yeah, he gets old quick. He gets old. Next up, we have number 5 USC 30-20 over Cal. Watched some of that game.
Right.
Cal was in the game most of the game. Well, Sam Darnold, he's good. I wouldn't. He threw too much interceptions in college.
Sam Darnold with 26 of 38, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, INT.
Yeah, he's a prototypical quarterback, but I don't know, man. It could be another Blake Bortles or something like that. Those are too much interceptions for me. Next up, big upset. TCU beats Oklahoma State 44-31. The game was at Oklahoma State. Kenny Hill played a good game.
Kenny Trill.
Remember him from Texas A&M? Don't they wish he had my quarterback still? But him and TCU now get ready for that TCU bandwagon because that's a big win. They needed that win because most of the rest of the games they got tough at home.
Right.
So they needed that road win. Next up, Washington Huskies 37-10 over Colorado. Didn't see them in that game. Michigan 28-10. Their quarterback got hurt during the game. They're going to be reevaluated. Way Michigan works anyway. They're running the first team anyway. Harper, he's such a great coach. I think he'll be all right. Ohio State 54-21 over UNLV. UNLV lost to Howard, so I was surprised.
Right, it should have been 60 nothing.
Could have been that, but they probably let the dogs off.
Right.
Next up, Georgia 31-3 over Mississippi State. It was supposed to be a big game because Mississippi State beat the brakes off of LSU last week. But yeah, Georgia said, nah, we're just going to end this quick. So get ready for Georgia to make a big leap in the polls. FSU lost to North Carolina State.
Big loss for them.
Yeah, 27-20. They're 0-2 for the season.
You can count that Final Four out the door now.
Top 25. Bye-bye. Yeah, top 25. Remember they lost their quarterback too, so expect Florida State to have a rough season this year. I think they're going to be real bad this season. Next up, Virginia Tech 38-0 over Old Dominion. Nice shutout. Next up, Miami 52-30 over Toledo. That was a good score. I think they scored 28 points.
It's crazy, yo. Like it's this deep in the season, they still playing against like other teams, other conference teams.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. Auburn 51-14 over Missouri. Missouri's horrible. They lost to everybody. Washington State 45-7 over Nevada. Next up, Louisville 42-3 over Kent State. Lamar Jackson must have.
I got Lamar Jackson went 18-22, 290 something yards, 2 TDs and 2 INTs.
So he's trying to get back into the.
They say Lamar go off against the scrubs, but in the big game he don't do nothing.
yeah. Well, maybe his team just need to step up too.
Right.
Clemson put the beating on him. I ain't gonna lie. And last year, you can't say Clemson won the national championship, and Lamar came to play last year. I know I had bread on Clemson, and he scared me. Next up, Florida 28-27 over Kentucky. He scored a late touchdown. That was a good game, going back and forth game for Kentucky. I thought they was going to be having like Cinderella season and stuff like that, bro. I thought the SEC East. Whoever going to play Alabama get smoked. But that it looked like it's gonna be Georgia though. I think they're gonna be in the SEC championship though. Right. San Diego State over Air Force 28-24. San Diego State had that big win over Stanford last week.
San Diego State beat Stanford?
Yeah, last week.
I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I missed that time.
Yeah. The Oregon 35-31 over Arizona State.
Yeah, I saw that. Like Oregon, they back in the top 25 now. I know they fell off for a couple of seasons.
Yeah, now they back in it. And LSU 35-26 over Syracuse. Oh yeah, I forgot South Florida 43-7 over Temple, and Utah 30-24 over Arizona.
I was tripping off like it was South Florida, right? Like, what's that coach name?
A man from Charlie Strong.
Charlie Strong. So Charlie Strong, he was a good coach at Louisville. Yeah. Went to Texas. Scrub, now they back to win again. It gotta be something to do with Texas.
Because Texas, sorry.
It gotta be something to do with Texas, yo.
It's expectations.
Right, he back in the top 25, winning, like, you know what I'm saying?
They got a good team.
Right.
They got a good team.
And it's the first year in South Florida, right?
Yeah, and he recruits Florida real good, because when he's at Louisville, he's getting a lot of plays out of Florida. Yeah, look, man, you know how it is, man. Right. I hope you learned a valuable lesson.
Right, he was already on a short leash before he even got there.
Yeah, you shot his shot, and I hope he just chill and do what he's supposed to do. And
build one of the small teams up and go and win with them.
Sometimes you want to be a big fish in a small pond.
Right, you don't got to take that big job.
Everybody, hey, what was Duke before Krzyzewski got there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So, hey, you got to, like I said, you got to build your own empire somewhere. Right. All right, so the biggest biggest jumps for me is going to be in the polls. To me, it's going to be TCU with that big one over Oklahoma State.
They might hit the top 10.
I think they're gonna hit hard. They're gonna jump really high. The biggest flop is gonna be Florida State. Their good is gone. You can still get them out of there. In the national Heisman race, same players, but that guy Saquon Barkley definitely he can take a step up, and he's definitely gonna make a name for himself. Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold. Well, Darnold, he threw too much picks. I don't think he's gonna be that. Mason Rudolph had a good game with the receiver from Oklahoma State, James Washington. Look, I don't know if the dude can run routes. I'm not gonna say he can run routes. But every time I watch Oklahoma State, they throw that 50-yard bomb, my man catches it.
Right.
And James Washington, like I said, I can't say he's a great route runner, but he could run that 9 route real good. He reminds me of a running back that plays receiver. It's crazy. But yeah, that's watch him for the Heisman Trophy list. Anybody else?
Yeah, did you say the UCLA? Who did they play that?
They played Stanford.
What happened with that game?
58-34. Like that. Stanford, yeah.
That game was a tight game too. They must have ran away before
the end. We did breaks on Josh Rosen, let's get ready for the NFL. You need another guy. I don't see some of these guys being great NFL players, but
they got hype somebody up.
They hyping all these regular guys up. We'll see. But that's our college football recap. Till next week, like, share, and subscribe. We out.